Alright, looks like we're going live here. Let me just make sure everything's in working order before I jump in.
Oh, we live.
That's right, we're live. Waiting for the stream to catch up here to make sure everyone can see and or hear. There we go. So, hello everybody. My name is Jeff Salmon and I am the founder and creator of Twitch Visual Studios along with my life partner Natalie Harvey, who's also on the stream with me today. I am really stoked and excited to be doing this finally with all working technology. Everything seems to be working fine. Our audio seems fine, but if you see any issues during the stream, please let us know in the chat on your preferred platform. We are on Twitch, we are on YouTube, and we are on Facebook simultaneously. So just go to your preferred platform, check out our page. You should be able to find our video and chat with us there. What we're trying to do here is build a live stream that takes a bunch of creative artists in the animation and art industries who come together to make their own shows and their own ideas come to life through pilots. We're going to take you through all the steps from initial sketches all the way through storyboarding, animatic into animation, and everything along the way, and we'll give you an inside glimpse of our process on the ideas that we're developing together. So I am here with, obviously, Natalie Harvey, a talented artist, character artist, and she's doing all the storyboards on a show we're putting together called Unicorn Dick. And we have Michael Murphree here, another talented character artist who's developing his own ideas along with us on the stream, as well as helping us on the ideas that we're working on together. And we have Travis Fowler, another profoundly talented artist who's worked across the industry in different animated series, and he is here working on his own ideas as well. Thank you guys again for coming. I'm stoked to have you all here as we do every Saturday, and let's just jump in and start streaming. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to hit us on the chat. We're more than welcome to talk with us and ask questions.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful I'll have to get through all the time. Here, I'll bring everybody up now. There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, doing art and stuff.
Aren't we a lively bunch?
Oh yeah, art. Yeah.
This is how you art.
You hear about that art?
We will be doing a single art today.
And art.
We'll each take turns drawing a stroke on the paper.
Hey, that's actually not a bad idea for a stream. We should do that one day.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Have Google Drive open and keep uploading and downloading the file.
To watch everything get transferred over.
Yeah. That's what we got going on here. Let's take a quick gander. What people are working on today. Natalie's got some Unicorn Dig storyboards going on there, yeah?
Yep. They're technically thumbnails with too much detail, so I'm, I'm working on it. Just sort of skimming through it right now. Refresh myself on the story so far.
Nice.
Good. This time I'm introducing a new character, so stay tuned, everyone.
Ooh. And we got Mike is starting a new drawing here. It looks like you're building some structure and line work to get you going, eh?
Yeah, you're gonna do some angles here. Working on that impulse stuff.
Nice. And Travis, you're building up some scenes for that's Dungeon Flippers, yeah?
Yeah, I know. We're on some Dungeon Flipper boards today.
Nice.
And I'm actually going to jump over to my Assistant 2 view, and I'm going to do a little work on Unicorn Dick's Mosley Flynn, the main character's rig today.
Nice.
Maybe get some test shots going in that environment I worked on the last stream in Unreal Engine. See how they look together.
Sweet.
Sawi.
Oh, good though. Got them turns on there. Yeah.
That's right. Got a bunch of turns. We're trying to rig them for the master controllers too, so we have the down view as well and the up view for each angle for the full body. So it's a matter of whether or not we can get those transitions working for the master controllers.
Good stroke.
TMI, huh?
Phrasing.
Dude,
we're live. Come on.
give me the best stroke.
Thicker. Tapered. Taper stroke.
day here in Kansas. Let me tell you.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's as humid as here, where it's pissing down rain.
It's one of those days where it pissed down rain all yesterday and is now hot.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
But it smells delicious, though.
Cicadas.
Oh yeah. What's going on in the script? I need to check.
Oh yes, what is happening in this story?
It's like drawing. Line.
It's like for just a split second it goes to a completely different hand.
Just noticing now that this rig is offset from its center point.
How dare!
Easy fix.
I'll teach you to separate from your center point.
That's a good question. Over the years, what softwares have you all used for your art?
Oh, that's a good question. Paint. Yep, MS Paint.
MS Paint. That's right.
Oh,
Ooh,
they said
wow.
they said hate. I was like, well, yeah, that's true.
Whoa. Paint. Yeah, good old Paint.
Wow. I guess that was my first program. I guess.
Yeah, back in '98.
I don't think I ever made anything good with it though.
Well, would you guys start on Macintosh? Does everyone start on a Windows machine? Or it would be DOS, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think I remember having DOS. I can't remember if ours was Windows or not. It was one of those mid-90s, basically Windows, but named in different computers.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called. They had an MS Paint on there.
And
You could do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember using Corel Draw as my first actual like graphic software and being like, oh my god, this is insane! Their stupid air balloon logo. Never really liked it. They like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never used that one.
Illustrator.
Yeah.
Is that your first one? Like
Yep.
outside of
Yep.
Paint? Jumped right into
Yep.
Illustrator. No wonder you're
wow.
holding on so dearly to it.
I won't
Yeah.
let you go, baby. I won't let you go.
Anyone who doesn't know, I've been trying to
I'll
get
never
Mike
let
out
go,
of the
Jack.
shed for so long. So long. Just keeps hanging on. It's okay, I can respect that.
You can, but you don't have to.
No, I can. I just won't.
Yeah, okay.
Pencil line, and I want to make it not nearly that big. Still too big.
Just losing the crowd from the previous scene. All of the contract workers who were flipping the dungeon. It's like, are they just gonna are they still gonna be there? Are they gonna walk off? They ended on a big musical number. Maybe it's just like,
Everyone they should just saunter off casually like nothing happened, you know.
yeah.
This is just another day in the life of this world.
So which Impulse character are you drawing today, Mike?
I am drawing just security for the Cyberpunk world. Trying to get
The,
a different aesthetic going on that still follows the same rules. So that's why I'm trying to keep it to angles.
I like how you're starting on 3/4 this time.
Yes.
He's burning. You're doing it, Peter.
Bang.
Bangarang.
You guys ever watch the web series Good Neighbors?
I haven't.
Good Neighbors. It's a comedy series, but it's pretty funny. It's this guy. It's like two roommates, and the guy cooks him an imaginary dinner like that, and it just gets out of hand.
Oh.
It's quite funny. I'll see if I can dig it up after the stream. I'll share it with you guys.
Doesn't sound familiar.
We watched it a long time ago. He like
Like
imagines a Super Nintendo and suddenly it's in his hands, and the one roommate's like freaking out because he thinks the guys are just like totally losing it because he doesn't see the meal, and then he finally does.
Oh yeah. Wait.
And then he finally does and becomes one of them. One of them.
Guys, watch the Unreal Engine reveal for Unreal 5.
Yeah, it's wild. So many rocks.
Yeah, dude. Billions of triangles, no more polygon count worries, freaking real-time lighting. Like, yeah, wow. They pulled all the stops out for this version.
Yeah, it looks so good. Super impressed.
Interesting to see how Unity's gonna compete.
Ha ha ha!
That's what I say. I like Unity. I think Unity's gonna always have the indie market just because it's so much more accessible. Unreal's learning curve is a little ridiculous.
Yeah, no, tell me about it. I was trying to find a programmer. I've been trying to find a programmer for like a better part of 2 years. And they're like, yeah, I can learn Unreal Engine.
No, you can't.
I didn't expect this learning curve to be so tight.
What you gotta do is you gotta find a good C++ programmer, because that's gonna be they'll be able to do anything in Unreal, right?
I only want an A++ programmer.
Oh my god.
I'll only go as low as B-. Rumors are hard to find. And
My
when you find them,
programming
you engage.
is the best.
Yeah, I love this shot Nat had to draw of just his butt.
Oh yes, the butt shot.
Yeah.
Butt shot!
Very important.
That's the butt shot right there.
The money shot.
The buddy shot.
Butty.
That's what. That's the
Buddy
shot
cop?
that wins Emmys. Oh, someone's good.
Yep.
Mike!
Fast.
For shame!
How
Is
to
it?
turn it off? No.
Is it?
Shame! Shame!
Ah.
Not get caught up into any details. It's very easy. I'm home level with the first shot.
Go. Better aligned. Stuff something right here. Throw a loop on there.
Okay. Nope. Illustrator, where'd you go? You minimized. No, come back. Okay.
Nice. Showing off your credit card information on the stream again, Mike?
What?
Much like how I think it's Mark Brown, the creator of Arthur, always sneaks his children's names into his illustrations. I always sneak in my credit card information into every drawing. Can you find it?
Isn't that what actually happened? Like yesterday, the day before, to the Trump Secretary of State, she accidentally showed his bank information on the check.
Really?
Yeah, it was the. It's pretty
I think
bad.
It's time for a part 2 of my stimulus check.
Wow.
I can't believe that happened.
I can't.
I can't believe.
Nothing surprises me these days.
Let's be real honest. I expected it earlier, honestly. Can you imagine that phone call to his bank? Hello? I'd like to report fraud. No, not me this time.
It's going to turn to one of those moments where I can't really talk much, and so I'm loading up Unreal Engine, and I'll just get super choppy.
Credit card.
And that was the stream. Both Mike and Travis had a heart attack. Stroking out, boys. You're quiet in the chat today.
Line things up. I had to add a bit in the script here, because like most of the pilot episode, Molly, the Manticore, our lead here, is in her like kind of more casual clothes, which even for a it's a high fantasy world, but she still wears like shorts and a hoodie.
Nice.
But there's a weird the lines of where modern clothes and fantasy clothes in this show is a bit unusual.
No, it kind of
But,
works
I-
though, you know? It kind of
Yeah.
fits. It's like a modernized fantasy world.
Yeah, like for the most part, like the big thing is like most of them wear suits because that's what real estate agents wear, or like they wear blazers. But a lot of the people here and there will have like the Lich, for example, is gonna be dressed like a fantasy Lich. But it's a mix and match. But still, like I had to make sure to find a way to get her into her trademark suit by the time like this episode like gets
Wrapped up.
into this scene. Yeah, so like there's going to be a part here where Cleveland the Dragon is like, you need to put this on, and she's like, what's wrong with my clothes right now? And it's like stains and torn up parts. And he's like, oh wait, I see what you mean. I see what you mean now.
That's supposed to be professional.
Can't be giving this house tour wearing torn up clothes.
On Unreal, load.
Still on that fancy little loading screen.
I'm waiting on it still. My Starface launcher's still open too. It should close much of this crap. Discord open, so you guys can read it.
Some more coffee.
Gonna get more coffee.
Yep, can never get enough coffee.
Never enough.
Sweet Civilization 7?
Yeah, I heard that.
6?
It's awesome.
6, yes.
Feels like a lot of games are going free these days.
Well, I mean, for the pandemic, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice thing to do.
yeah. Very nice.
I've actually
I
been
think I heard
playing...
like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking. I think I heard that Final Fantasy the 14 the MMO thing is like
Yeah.
gonna be free to play or free to like keep on like today or something. Something weird like that. We can get it.
Hmm.
Been playing the crap out of Subnautica. Holy crap, is that a fun game?
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about it.
It's great. I see why I got 9.1 on IGN. A bunch of other really good reviews all around the web. It's like it's a survival game that doesn't feel super grindy. Like it's definitely got the grind component to it because that's part of survival games, right? But it's just so relaxing and then also at times super tense because when you go down into the deeps and there's all these creatures all around you, you can just hear them, you can't see them. Ooh, chills.
Oop, Eric Arg stopping by just for a sec.
Nice.
We will draw until we bleed.
Hey, Eric.
What? Today can't watch. Draw hard. Draw until you bleed. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Hey, Jack. You the man, cool guy. Maybe see you online tonight. Play some PlayStation.
What a guy.
That is all sorts of not what I want to see. Top-down orthographic key.
San Diego High School football rules.
What?
That was just it with Eric Args.
Oh, nice. Sweet. Yeah, talk to you soon, man. Thanks for popping in.
Ooh, what's the Gumball man up to?
Yeah. He is waiting in this dingy parking lot for something. And all of a sudden,
Ah, the portal.
Foreshadowing with actual shadows on the wall.
I only count one shadow here, not four.
Oh ho! I've been thwarted again. Single shadow man thwarted again. All that for a screenshot. I can bring it to them. Character Master P. That's my rapper's name, Character Master P.
Nice.
Master P, and you're here to say you like rigging characters in a major way.
Perfect.
There's a part in one of the Dungeon Flipper songs where there's like a rapping segment, and I was like, my one rule was I have to make sure I don't do that rapping formula there. If I can just not do that, I think I will feel fairly accomplished.
Could be worse.
What was it?
It could be worse. I mean, it's a common rap, but it's funny.
Oh yeah, like it would be it'd be a fun thing to make a joke kind of thing out of. I was just like, God, ooh, my whiteness.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Just gonna check the stream, make sure it's sounding okay, guys.
Okay.
Mhm.
Onion skins look like a 3D picture.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Cool, eh?
Yeah, stream sounds great.
Awesome.
Good.
Maybe not Mike, only because he didn't say anything when I was listening.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix up why my tablet's lagging.
Hmm.
You getting like a line drawing lag?
Yeah, so I'm seeing if like the clipboard is full for some fucking reason. Because it's Illustrator.
Do you have? I'm not sure if Illustrator has this, but I know some softwares have a smoothing that you can turn on for your brush, and when the smoothing's on, it does like it lets you kind of drag forward ahead of the cursor.
Oh, I mean, I have that. It's like a. It's like when I put the pen to tablet, it takes a moment for it to register that like to catch up to my finger, but just enough to where it's like it's starting the line a little bit later than what I hoped for. So I just have to,
Oh, yeah.
I've just literally been this last 15 minutes like planning accordingly and like just drawing ahead of the line, and it was just not helping me out at all.
Oh yeah, that can be maddening.
Yeah.
It was pretty choppy. I was like, oh god, this is horrible.
Aw.
What's
I have like a
there? Oh, but look at the shadow of him. Skew that mother. Where the shadows are.
I just pulled up. I'm gonna since I can't really draw freehand right now until I fix this issue. I opened up one of the puppets that I made for Character Animator, and it's one of my friends. So voice actor. Character.
a nice skull guy.
Yeah, ghost.
Nice.
Dang.
Just organizing this. Dude, so Jeff, they added if you put a plus in front of the layer name, it'll
Yeah.
try to recognize that. So if you say, if you do your structure right and you do like left plus left eye, it'll organize all of those layers and auto attach it to your puppet. So it's pretty streamlined from when you had to, you know, figure it out all yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I knew they were doing that for adding like props and stuff, but I'm glad that they've broken it down for basically you can add anything now to additional parts, right?
Yeah. The only thing is, I still
That
was
puppet's
hoping they
pretty
could
bad.
add. Yeah, man. It all
The
actually.
Cthulhu talking one, you should show that too, that video you did of the Cthulhu talking.
I think I can do. I can actually open up this character animator on this screen. Open. Oh wait, I should just open up the fucking puppet.
Yeah, open the puppet.
Oh
Open the
no!
puppet.
See what his insides are.
I think it's this one. Is it this one?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. It's doing the loading thing. Ooh, I don't like that. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Just bring that character animator right over there. Just like
Right there.
There we go. And now it just takes audio input. Look at it. Ah, ha, ha.
Oh, no, we shoot
Mic
shots.
check.
Come on,
One,
Sharon.
two. Mic check. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Mike, check yourself.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's cool.
It's so awesome.
Oh no, and I can't do my camera because it's being used by Obs, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it does your facial tracking straight through your webcam.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can
But
you do?
it's-
Can you drag around and make its head turn? With the
No.
mouse, like click in there and drag around. No.
No. I mean, I could real quick just stop my camera input.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Anyways,
That's
it
cool.
works! Yes!
Talking Cthulhu.
Talking Cthulhu. Oh man, these are fun. Ghost, yes. So there's a lawnmower outside, and like it's picking up a little bit on my mic. So it for whatever reason is registering that as his jaw dropped. So it keeps.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh man. Good stuff.
I'm just gonna throw this up on full screen for you guys to take a look at. I've integrated Flynn into the world of Mythigan now.
Ooh, snazzy.
Let's take a look at that.
The good old state of Mythigan,
That's right.
where
It's loading. It's loading.
Wow, nice.
At least I think it's loading.
Getting like a fully realized character onto a fully realized background, like it's makes it all come together.
It
I'm
really
waiting.
does.
waiting for that loading. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Like that.
Is this the zoom in on the crime scene?
This is just me doing some character test build. I want to see how he looks in the world. We're gonna have to do. I think I might do a bit of 3D lighting on them with the normal maps to try and make the 2D character a bit more shaded. But I might keep it just this simple. I think it kind of works together nicely, actually. I think he himself might be a little grime on it. I think that's they just look too clean. Maybe I'll do a passive grime on the character.
He definitely needs some gruff.
Yeah. The shadow's okay, but that's just a temp shadow I use with some transparency and tune the shadow module. Wouldn't be what I'd use. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
And
It looks great. So colorful.
Yeah. I mean, the
Take a
idea is
look.
to make the show simple, right? It's make it as easy for us to produce ourselves.
Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, great.
Looks good.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
The shadow,
Looks good.
the shadow changes with the angle I put it on. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Let's work on Martin. Mart.
The putting the character on the background thing reminds me. I doubt that Jeff and I have seen it, but Mike, have you watched the anime Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken?
No.
Oh really? It's good. It's one of those like high school kids starting a animation club kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it has that like eureka moment of like the main character does like backgrounds, and then they find like a girl who does like character drawings, and then having that magic moment of like taping the background on a windowsill, like on a window glass, and then putting the character over it and being like, oh, you put your character on my background, now it looks like a scene. And it's like, wow, you got your peanut butter in my chocolate.
I like how I didn't know what this anime was, but I knew exactly what you meant by how those animes where it's the main character slice of life and they start a club,
They're in a
and I'm
club,
like, oh
right?
yeah, I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah.
No, that sounds super original to me.
It's from that hotshot anime director who did like Devilman Crybaby and
Devil May Cry, baby.
Devilman Crybaby.
Oh,
Yeah, Devilman. Yeah, Devil
Yeah,
May
yeah.
Cry, baby. That's great.
Wow.
I think we should do a parody of that.
And all that other stuff. She has that weird style.
My name's Nero. Why are you crying? Oh, it's stop being a demon lord.
I never actually played any of the Devil May Cry series. Does the devil cry at the end?
I don't
Well,
think
the
Did they
whole
answer that
premise
question?
is it might. You don't know.
He
May
may
Like, it's-
cry,
it's-
yes.
it
will
may
he?
cry.
Won't he? Will he? Won't he cry?
Well, that's the thing.
He may.
That's why you keep coming back, you know?
Yeah, you gotta see what happens. What a name.
DMC.
Right. That looked like it's worked. So, I'm happy with how those guys look now. There's camper van going next.
Yeah, I'm so glad his office is in a van now.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do a mix. They're going to have the offices too. The van's going to be a backup. It just having a stationary location will be easier to film at first for us with our smaller teams. As soon as you
Yeah.
start making them drive places, and you have to have like the stuff going by in the windows and things. Like, I might fake that though. Might just make the windows not translucent even as you're inside. They just look like cartoon hand-drawn cell shaded windows.
Hmm.
Yep.
I'm not sure how I want to go about it yet.
Yeah, maybe they have like just a drawing of a cityscape on posted onto the windows that they have to like swoop and like lift up to see outside.
That's a good idea. Totally.
I will return in a moment. Break.
Mental gen.
So I'm just gonna throw up our social tags on the stream here for anyone who wants to hop into the stream. You can take a look at all of our social profiles and follow us around the web for individual artists or us as Twitch Pixel as a whole. I will return in a moment.
All right.
Mhm.
Did you get that drawing issue fixed, Mike?
Yeah, it looks like it. And the thing that's fucking with me right now, and I'm just kind of taking it as it is I didn't do anything. So, ta-da!
Yep. Well,
I kind of like exited out or not exited out, but as soon as I pulled up Character Animator and closed it, went back, totally fine. No idea why.
oh well. It's fixed. It's fixed.
The smell of Oolong.
It's a fine smell.
Thinking about that anime again, there's a part near the end that I imagine you guys probably aren't too distraught if I give away spoilers, and we only have a few people on this stream. That's fine. I'll talk about my slight spoily takes on this anime. There's a part near the end where they have this big animation that they have to do, and it's almost due. And they like get the music from their sound person, and the music doesn't match the tone of the piece at all.
That's hilarious.
And they decided to reanimate half of the thing to fit the new song, and I'm like, why don't you just get a different song? It'd be a lot easier than having to reanimate and change the ending of the short. They're like, no, we have to change the whole thing, and I'm like, no.
You don't. You know you don't have to, right?
You could just do a different song. Just do a song that does work.
Sing a song.
They're only making it harder for themselves.
I think that's probably a joke. Is it supposed to be funny, yeah? Or is it slice of life? Just.
It jumps around, I guess. It seemed like they were taking it seriously, because they ended up like the short's kind of like about this war between like humans and Kappas in this town, and like I think it made the main character be like, wait, the war doesn't have happy endings. We need to make it. Then this song is kind of moody. Like we need to capture the moodiness of war.
The moodiness of war.
Yeah, or like, you know, it's not. We can't have it end with a dance party like we originally planned. Like, it's not realistic.
Can you make this more moody?
And thus they did. They made it much moodier.
Much moodiness was added to the in post.
There's a moodiness slider that they were just like, "Nyeh."
How far does this go? Oh, Grave of the Fireflies. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, back it up, back it up. Too much, pull up.
Too much.
Not Grave of the Fireflies. No.
You can't get that moody. It's like the Princess Bride, not to 50.
That's what I was just thinking. Not the 50. To Blave.
Everyone knows that to blame means to bluff. Obviously, they were playing cards and he cheated. Princess Bride, now on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Gotta watch that again.
Dude, when they were like, we're gonna remake this, the entirety of the internet was like, no,
Yeah,
you're
seriously.
fucking not.
How about don't?
How about not ever?
There's so many, like, it walks the line perfectly between being, like, completely corny and, like, but not so aware. The characters aren't aware of how corny it is, but it's very corny. Much like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they never acknowledge how cornball this is. They take it, the characters take it very seriously.
Ah, AC/DC! That is a name that is an ancient sounding name.
Yes.
Ario Speedwagon. Ah.
Killer Queen bites the dust.
Oh my god.
What have I walked into?
I was comparing Princess Bride
Exactly
to
what
JoJo's
you
Bizarre
walked
Adventure.
away from. It never left.
But yeah, I feel like if they did a remake of Princess Bride, like, they'd either make it too serious or too self-aware, and it's like, it's hard to get that line just right.
Yeah, it's hard to
It
do
doesn't-
cult classics like that because the whole reason
Yeah.
it's cult is because it wasn't expected to be so big and crazy. So when you try and make it on purpose like that, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dog lapping up the water in the background.
Yeah. So cute.
Cute.
Kawaii.
Cute. Caillou.
No.
Ooh, no, not Caillou.
No, never Caillou.
He is the worst.
It's Caillou, the really weird
No.
bald kid. That's the song. I never watched it, so I'm guessing that's
Oh, yeah.
that's how that goes.
Yeah, that's about it.
The theme song.
Real weird bald kid. Just wanting to make sure I got that correct.
Mm-hmm. First try.
Yeah, Caillou. Was that? my
Kaiju.
thoughts. My thoughts on this children's show that's totally not aimed at me at all. My opinions. But yeah, it's like, I think Caillou, it's an interesting example, or interesting experiment in, like, what if we had a children's show where the kid actually behaves like a kid, and the result is he's very insufferable, he complains and cries and does bad stuff all the time, and it's like, oh no, what have we done?
What have we done?
This is why kids shows are typically either like a role model or a parody. It's like, otherwise you get this insufferable child.
Yeah.
Chill.
Can't live with them?
Yep.
Yep.
you gonna say? I wasn't gonna add anything.
Nope, that's exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Big man.
Big man on campus.
Making that big man up here.
Looking swole like Kylo Ren with his shirt off.
Kylo Ren are available tonight. Boo! Boo! Shine the non-believer.
Star Wars.
Shine.
Like a ray of sunshine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Luke's over there like, got milk?
Got system milk?
Oh.
Jeff!
Did you just call yourself out?
I did just call myself out.
Oh my god. Right here.
Right,
Right here. Here.
right, where? Right,
Right.
I
Right here.
think I have a sequence for this, but I'm gonna build another new level.
To be here.
Master sequence. What shall we call the master?
I am the master of my sequence.
He-Man, master of sequence.
Master of the sequences.
Not to be confused with master of ceremonies.
Just, I was thinking about, well, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Do they ever, aside from the theme song, they hardly ever refer to the title of a Master of the Universe, which I guess is like Man-at-Arms and the Sorceress and them. The characters who aren't He-Man are the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, because he's technically just a prince, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've only like one kingdom,
Hmm.
but like, I become like, yeah, He-Man and the, I mean, I guess they are all very impressive by like normal standards of these characters. But no one's around. No one's like, we need the Masters of the Universe. At least I don't remember them saying that too often.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you remember the new Thundercats?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm aware of it. I don't know. It's got an overwhelming amount of hatred.
Why?
I don't know. I think people just have like, it's that Cal Arts style that everyone like calls out, which isn't even a style from Cal Arts. It's just the fact that Cartoon Network shows and Gravity Falls have similar face and mouth shapes, and thus everyone's like, "Ugh, it's another clone." I don't know. It's one of those, like, I don't know, Gen Xers being angry about their childhood shows being abused.
Yeah.
But,
I actually liked it. I was like, I like this style. Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, because yeah, in general, like what I've seen looks pretty good. Like some of the fancy, like, you know, full frame animation of like them doing fight scenes looks really rad.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a pretty kind of absurd show premise. Like, it's fine if they kind of joke around with it.
There are
It hasn't
cats
been-
that have nothing to do with storms or weather. They're called Thundercats.
Yeah.
What are
Well,
they?
I think I remember I remember watching the teaser for it, or like the clip of it where they're talking about what Thundercats are. And my only concern is they built up an idea for a much cooler show, but then like, where it's like, the Thundercats, their homeworld exploded and they're traveling the stars, and then it's like, but then they crash land, it's like, or they just landed here on this dusty planet, and I'm like, oh no, you made me imagine a much cooler show.
And there's a mummy. Ah ha ha! Wait, why? Ah ha ha! You can't just laugh harder. Ah ha ha! Okay. Too much cocaine for you and your production crew.
Or not enough.
Or not enough?
Yeah. I think I was trying to rewatch the OG Thundercats a while back, and like I couldn't get past the Robert Burbles, the like robot teddy bears.
Yeah.
It just like it was too hard for me to watch.
Weird. I don't even remember that.
They have like a very robotic voice. Well, I mean, I guess the robot bears makes sense, but you know, it's just very grating.
Snarf, snarf.
Yarr.
Lion-O! You know what normally doesn't come up in conversation? Jacques Cousteau.
For reals though, right?
And it literally happened to me yesterday. I was like, what? What about Jacques Cousteau?
I get him and the Pink Panther detective mixed up.
Clouseau?
Is it 'cause
Inspector
he's
Clouseau.
Clouseau, I think.
Yeah.
Cousteau and Clouseau.
It might actually be intentional.
That could be.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have the narrator for SpongeBob if there were not Jacques Clouseau or Cousteau, because that's what he's inspired by. That French accent, like the creatures of the deep. Oh, look at this little fish floating by.
3 hours later.
Yeah. One eternity later. Could you move it along? I'm running out of time cards.
Come on, come on. Okay. Kind of like planning out our first shot here in the whole episode.
Exciting.
Getting there. Shit's happening, guys.
Woo!
Yeah.
Start off probably agree with that plan entirely.
Shit. It's happening.
It's just nice getting to the point where you get to do stuff, as opposed to talk about doing stuff.
Yeah. This dragon character has a very clever name, but only if you see it written down.
Oh, that's not good.
His name is Cleveland, but it's spelled like,
Cleave.
yeah, to cleave, which is
To
one of those
cleave.
magical words that can mean to split in, like apart or bring together. It can mean both what it means and the opposite of what it means.
Thank you, English.
Wow. Yeah. And a real estate agent whose name is Cleveland is very apropos because it's what he does. He can divide or bring together land.
I didn't know it could mean bring together.
Oh my god. You could make a guy named Dapper Poe.
Ooh. Sounds good.
You're playing
Is he
on fire.
Dapper?
Yeah, I still like the style without the outlines. Still works.
Walk that into the train. Look at that. There. Need to move it. What's everyone else doing? What I'm doing is kind of boring.
I doubt it. Still in the parking lot.
I think most of what you're doing now is in that parking lot.
Yeah.
Pretty much at this point.
Yay, I can remove outlines now. Alright. Yay. Yay. Give me that I can't do that noise.
Boom.
Bling. Bling. If you do it again, I'll show you something to bling about.
I'll give you something to bling
I'll give
I
you
always-
something to bling about.
about. No!
Like I always get like little panic attacks whenever the certain like card chip readers that like make the like beeping like declined mode sound whenever you go places and like buy something. When you put your card in, it's like I'm like, oh no, my money is gone.
Not again!
And it's like, no, that's just the sound it makes when it's good. I'm like,
Oh,
"It's a
okay.
terrible sound.
That's a terrible prank to play on everybody involved. Prank.
Person making the card chip reader, it's like, what sound should we have when the payment is complete? Make it a really jarring noise that no one wants to hear.
There we
That no
go.
one loves.
Trigger a fight or flight response.
With that, I got a fucking cart going through the bushes.
Card
Ooh.
bushes! Cheers for the card bushes.
On the base,
On the big screen.
I just have to add a donkey character and an old man. And take a couple of shots of that animation for different angles, and bickety bickety bam, you got the epilogue's opening shot.
Bickety bickety bam.
Bickety bickety bam. You heard me.
Bickety bickety bam.
Of course, my timing may be way off because I just kind of ran it together. Yeah, they're going way too fast. Slow it down.
Wubba lubba bickety bickety bam. Bickety.
In bird person, bickety bam means shut up, Mike.
Bickety 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 bam.
Rickety rickety rick!
Bickety bam.
I love my grandkids! My new catchphrase!
Catchphrase!
So good. Totally gonna cheat this and have like grass hide the wheel so I don't have to show it cutting through the ground. Just
excellent. Yes.
I'll do some on it first, but
Work smarter and harder.
animation 101. Good old motion paths.
What is a motion path?
It is essentially what's called a spline, or basically a one-dimensional line that runs through a 3D scene that you can attach objects to follow. And you can maybe go up and over things and whatnot. So if you, I'm not sure if you can see on my screen, but there's this line that the cart is on,
Mm-hmm.
It's got all the Bezier points like you would see in Illustrator and everything. You can change the curvature, but it'll actually follow that line like a path, as you can see above here. If I scroll up, you can see where my path is in dotted lines, and that's the path that the cart will follow. And I can have the cart rotate and move along in different ways. And that is a motion.
Well, that makes sense.
A spline.
A splendid good time.
Sublime.
I want a T-shirt that says that. I'm a splendid good time. Wear it to all the graphic designer and 3D artist events.
I've been thrown out of every single one, and I don't know why.
I'm such a splendid guy.
Oh, God.
Locking scenes is not that interesting. I gotta fill out these forest doors. Need to be thicker, I think. I just love the idea of the Unreal Engine because you get things like in this shot here, for instance, there's all these automated particle effects of butterflies flying around the scene and the automated effects of the trees kind of swaying and blowing in the wind. Super handy to give it life. Only issue is if you want to have shots rendered twice the same, you can't have those animations going.
Makes sense.
It gets a bit harder for composition specifically. But there might be a way around that for cinematics. I just haven't looked into that part yet because we're kind of new to using Unreal as a production tool. I've got too much time on here, guys. At 1 o'clock, I'm going to do another announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Throw this over to our social tag screen here, just to give everybody an idea of who we are and what we do. I want to do a call out for our artists as well, so I'll swap over here. So as you guys know, we are Twitch Video Studios. We are making an animated series of our own design together here on the live stream with you guys to ask questions, see our production process from start to finish, and just kind of support us as artists in general. So our awesome artists here, we have Michael Murphy, we have Natalie Harvey, and we have Travis Fowler, and of course myself. And up on the screen in my area, you can see our social tags. So please go and support these artists. Everyone here is very talented. They're working very hard to make this their life. We all have a passion for animation. So follow us on Instagram and Twitter through our tags there. You can also find us all on Twitch, as well as follow Twitch Video Studios on our channels. We got Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, so feel free to follow us there as well. Again, this is all about you guys as well, so come into our chat on any channel you prefer, while we're live streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, or on Facebook, and ask questions and join in and go through our process and hang out and be creative with us. So yeah, back to work, guys.
Okay. Do I get a potty break?
No!
Oh, I never get a potty break.
Party breaks are for
What do
winners!
we do with the filled bedpans? We just put them in a pile?
How many bedpans do you have?
Maybe let me. 1, 2. About 70.
All full.
Awful.
Oh, who's gonna take care of these?
Yeah. Portal 1 and 2?
Just the first one.
Okay.
That's why there's no black outline and looks weird. Mike.
What?
Outlines. Haha.
There's no outlines here.
There we
There's
go.
only inlines.
There is no outline. There's only Zool.
Inlines, back in fashion. Rollerblades, I don't know.
I'm gonna make it back in fashion.
A+ for effort there, Travis.
Remember when roller skates were popular?
Yes.
Remember them rollerblades?
Everyone was reminiscing the 70s and the 90s by wearing roller skates and going to the old skating rink.
The old skating rink.
They'd spray dry ice on the floor and play Savage Garden on the speakers.
Savage Garden.
Wow.
Okay.
They were good for their time.
You just saying that because that was our grad song.
They use it on one of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ending songs. They use the I Want You as one of the ending songs, which, like, when I first heard it, I was like, wait, I know this song. What? Why is this song from my past in an anime?
You know it's bad when you heard that the snippet from Bakugo, the oi oi oi, right? They turned into a techno song, that sort of thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, if it weren't for me watching that subbed, I would have thought that was immediately from JoJo. Oi oi oi.
I wish I could join in, but I haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
You could walk away from me, but here you are, coming right at me. Oh my god. It is a sight to behold. I have to say that.
I've heard some pretty crazy things about it, yeah. Should probably just watch at least a little bit of it so I have a clue.
It's sometimes almost funnier with. Is it funnier
With
with
no context.
or without?
I
know
mean,
that.
it's kind of like a different flavor. They're both funny. Oi, oi, oi. Sorry.
Are you though?
No. Not in the least. Okay. He clean. Clean boy. Just wanted to get something to swatch from. Oh no, can't. Oh, it's just what I should. I can swatch from it, yay! This is okay. Let's put some color on them, shall we? All right, come on down. I'm gonna fuck you up with color, boy. Nice.
Oh, and that's got the candy cane cane. This guy's one of my favorites. Mr. Bubble Pop is the bubblegum machine. He has a cane that is a candy cane that is also a dude who's his bodyguard who also has his own tiny cane.
That's fun.
And a shiv.
Yeah.
He's always got a shiv.
Nice.
It's hidden in the cane.
Yeah, yeah. It is his cane, actually.
No, I've been just drawing it as a straight piece. Should it have a curved end like a candy cane?
Would he have a knife that's made of also him?
At this point, yes.
Yeah?
Or can we think of something else it could be that's hilarious that complements a candy cane? Or fits into the candy world? Like maybe it's an Astro Pop.
Pop. Oh,
Sharp
yeah.
as Astro Pop?
Ooh, those got really sharp. I remember that as a kid.
Yeah, I remember sucking on it and basically stabbing my roof of my mouth.
I mean,
Yeah.
could be
That
made
would
of
be a fun
Captain
gag.
Crunch. That shit destroyed my fucking mouth.
That would be a really fun gag though if like someone had a sucker, like a big sucker, that they did the thing where they smash it and then like have it be like when you smash beer
A bottle, yeah,
Yeah.
and they just have the stick left. It's like a sharpened version of the stick.
Or they have the sharpened bits of the sucker on there and
That's
just like
hilarious.
smash.
Oh no, a sucker would be perfect. They smash it and somehow it perfectly breaks into like a battle axe shape. Blades on both
Yeah,
sides.
yeah. I feel like sometimes they'll get like sharp ends. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good idea. Or it could be like the sucker could be an actual another character that someone picks up and smashes into a knife.
It's like, ah!
Crack.
Not again!
Aw.
No idea what kind of sound that is, but it's weirding me out. It's like some.
It's somewhere between like a dog growling and bees. So it's like a
Yeah,
big...
yeah. You know, it's like some sort of alien noise you would hear in your helmet in like a horror space.
Yeah, right before. the-
What the fuck?
Weird.
I'm getting excited for Ghost of Tsushima coming out next month.
Yeah.
Plus, I love fucking Sucker Punch.
It's more of a cinematic game.
Yeah, it looks to
It
be
looked
quite
like.
epic, actually.
It's gonna be hard, I hear too. So prepare yourself, Jay.
They're gonna have settings for making it easy.
Oh, I was gonna say because you might want to get stock up on controllers. Oof.
Ooh, shots fired.
Sorry, I missed that. What was that?
Nothing at all. Move on.
You realize I can just go listen to the stream that's like a minute behind.
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Ghost of Tsushima, and then the next, or even is it next the month after that, or is it the same month that Last of Us comes out? It's also June. No. Ghost of Tsushima is July. That's right. Last of Us should be next month. I think.
We're just waiting for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I know. There's quite a few good games coming out this year, and the new PlayStation. Dicks.
Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of money.
My cats are trying to kill each other. So I can
Yeah,
take
I was
bets.
like, what is that?
There's a bunch of people like waving the betting tickets, being like, "Oh, I got 300 on the Calico."
The Calico. I want the Calico. No.
That'll get us.
Me and- I think me and a coworker were talking about how funny it would be if like these old guys, these old mobster guys, doing bets, like going to a playground and making all these bets about like, I bet that kid's gonna get to the top of the jungle gym before that one. No, you're on. You know, like.
They're like they meet there for a deal, and he's like, hold on, you don't leave here until we play. Play what? Make a bet on what? Fucking anything here.
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch. Just hopscotch mobsters.
That actually rolls off the tongue well. Hopscotch lobsters.
Jimmy 2 feet. It's just like, wait, everyone has 2 feet. Yeah, but Jimmy.
He's got 2 feet.
You got 2 feet that matter.
His are the only feet that matter.
That's why they're insured so highly.
He was born on Beale Street. In the harsh suburbia of northern Kansas.
You lost my interest now.
Wait, does Kansas have a Beale Street? Or were you talking about? No.
I'm sure it has a Beale Street. Somewhere out there, there's a Beale Street.
Usually, yeah, every town's got one of them kinds of streets. I think Nolans has Bourbon Street.
One of these is called a Mass Street. Mass. You come in mass on Mass Street. Mass Street.
Nah, that's awesome. The little flick of the mustache.
Yeah, it's really hard to do when he's got stick hands and the stick mustache. I don't know if it even works, but it's pretty cute.
I think it does work. Kind of straightens out with a little snap back.
Molly doesn't have her eyelashes in any of these.
Whoa.
drawings.
Okay, so I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you on Illustrator, but this happens quite a bit when I'm doing line work. It's never happened in color, so I end a stroke and it does this. I'll wait for stream to catch
Whoa.
up. It's just I don't know why, but it's just like it's a perfect fucking circle.
Huh.
The heck?
I have no
Well, it's
idea.
probably like just a brush stroke just making a giant circle.
Weird.
Yeah, it just did it.
I think your brush might be a little too big.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
We'll roll it back a little bit.
Smidge.
Wow, so your brush stroke turns it all into a Maynard band, eh? A perfect circle. Wah wah. Sad trumpet by Mike. That should be your fragrance.
Every time we were raiding in Final Fantasy and we failed, I'd go.
BB-8?
I think it's a trombone that does that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, when people were saying womp womp, I'm like, did we forget about the womp womp womp?
No, they're just trying to make it cool again.
Idiots.
Everything's a rehash. Everything.
Womp womp. Oh, you're funny!
Womp womp womp.
Bum bum bum! Chromatic Weaver. I live dangerously and I put shades on the same.
For shame.
Actually, it's pretty daring now that I think about it. Yeah, but I always thought it was a clipping layer or something. So
I mean, all I have to do in Illustrator is like select same. And
Select the color or whatever.
okay.
You're cold.
Keyframes.
Keyframe.
Everywhere.
Keyframe.
Keyframe.
Keyframes. Kafrom. Kafrom.
Oh. That line needs surgery. You know what lines I'm talking about. Big stroke. Surely the lines can fix this.
Boy, are you wrong.
I am a fool.
You are.
Makes me think of this arbitrary line from Adventure Time. I think it was one of the 3D episodes they did. They had like a guest animator, but like Finn doing like an animation software thing, and being like, "Oh man, it looks so good. I'm gonna like do this and like I'm gonna change this line here." And the Jake's like, "Oh nope, you ruined it." And it's like, this feels too accurate. Oh, this is great. One like line. Oh no, now it's terrible.
That's all it takes, though.
The Midnight Gospel, man.
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, could not
What
get
a
into that.
Good.
fucking trip. Yeah. When I saw a butt plug being pulled out of the fly, I was like,
Fly,
oh,
yeah.
okay, all right,
Wow.
yeah, nope, real thing.
And yet, I was just like, I was just sharing that episode with a friend just the other day, and like, it's funny how that it loops back around, because then the character later in the episode is like, separating your emotion thing is like pulling a
butt plug out of your mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, and I'm like, oh yeah.
And they
every
both
detail
laugh.
of the show. A butt plug. And it's like, and then I'm like, ah yes, this show, nothing is wasted.
Oh my god.
What's great about it is it's so random you don't know what's gonna be relevant by the end.
Yeah, I really like that, where I'm like, this could be important, or it could not. Who knows?
Dude, the zombie apocalypse. I just like how casual the talk was the whole time.
They're like running from the zombies chasing them and just like talking about like, no, I did these drugs and almost died, and it was really.
Yeah, but it's not the drugs though. It's not the drugs.
So would you say it's worth watching?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
definitely.
love it.
It's just fun.
It reminds me a lot of like if you're listening to a podcast while like playing a video game, and like they're obviously like there's a degree of like obviously the two different things that are happening at the same time, but then there's like those beautiful moments when like what they're talking about and what you're doing like sync
Lines
up,
up.
and it's like it's nice.
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 All's coming together.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Noich.
Molly is just now realizing how terribly unclean she is.
Nice.
Sleeps in dungeons on rocks.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
doubt she has
lots-
any laundry facilities.
Probably not.
She's the goat. Oh, I just remembered the name. Jimmy.
Nice.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Eat World.
Mm.
They had a few good songs.
He has reasons. That is totally not like you would not expect. It's like cyberpunk.
What?
Hmm. Okay.
Yep, it's cyberpunk emo goth. I said it. It's a good song.
I'm sure we all have those songs that we'd be slightly embarrassed to say we like, but at the same time, there is something good about them. Worth liking.
Quit trying to justify it.
Yeah, I mean, oh.
Don't help me.
Do what I want.
This is my mud.
Yeah, let him dig in it.
Fine, Bill. Fine.
I hear a bit coming on. Go on, Trev. What's the bit?
What?
I refuse.
Ah, Bill.
Give me the bit.
I found it. It's mine. He was actually pulling from a episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
It's up to Courage to save his new home. Stupid dog. Ooga booga booga.
It was the Dr. Gerbil episode.
Oh.
That weird Dr. Gerbil who, like, I forget what he does to Muriel and Eustace. I can't remember. He did some kind of body horror mutilation to them.
It always is, isn't it?
Yeah. But I remember there was a character in that episode who was experimented on who, like, was given plungers for hands and feet.
Oh my
And like
god.
shrunk, and I think they were like, "This is my lint, it's mine,"
Oh
like
no.
clutching to a pile of lint or something. Which sounds par for the course for a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode.
Yeah. Return the slab.
What's your offer?
Return the slab.
Like one of the final curses was just like really annoying music.
Ramsey!
They're like, ah! The locusts and stuff were not that big of a deal, but this loud music, like, making them go insane.
How did they come up with any of that?
Such an unusual show.
Yeah. Control P. I said Control P. Control your P, Mike. It's getting all over the place now. Control P is the hotkey to add a peg. It's the hotkey to add a peg into.
It's not fair, I have a kidney stone. Kidney stone.
Not as funny as one would think. I've had on this. Womp womp. Left, right.
I remember reading somewhere that back in the olden days.
You read somewhere?
I think so. Which means it must have been a
What
very
are
long
you?
time ago.
Are you from the back in the olden days? Jeez.
Well, in the olden days, that when military training with country bumpkins, they would put. I need to fact check this. This sounds conjecture. They would put the country bumpkins didn't know right from left, so they would put hay in one shoe and straw in the other, and they would use hay and straw as left and right because they could tell the difference. I'm gonna look this up now.
God.
Hmm.
Today in bold claims.
No idea what the heck I read that one. People say read books are accurate or like have truth in it. I think it's whatever they want in books.
Yeah, and you can barely fact check.
Yeah.
Fake news books.
They're just fiction.
Well, I mean, Fahrenheit 451 was fiction. Look at today's world.
True that. True that. Best render.
Quick test. Hami! Yakutist.
Take a super simple test, but it gets the point. Hello, live stream.
Hi there, Jeff!
Yeah.
Hello!
Kill it with fire.
Okay, yeah, it was a thing they did in the Civil War, but it may be anecdotal. So there you go.
Huh.
It could be. It was rumored to be that in the Civil War they would put hay and straw in people's shoes because they didn't know their left from their right, but they knew the difference between hay and straw on content.
You know?
So weird.
I mean, you could just as easily teach them left from right.
Ooh, well,
Who knows?
everybody loves a good red outline. Did you do the cigarette? Play it again, Jeff?
We all want to see.
Right?
He died of suspense.
It's a tiny animation. I just wanted to see how motion looked in the world. It's pretty easy, actually.
I'm waiting for. Oh, okay. I was waiting for it to catch me.
Like,
Hmm.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
right?
That's just the right level of enthusiasm. I said that was just the right level of enthusiasm. Yeah.
Yeah!
Maximum enthusiasm. To the max.
Don't commit. Push it to the max. Turning Natalie into a coffee.
I'm awesome.
Yeah. So sweet.
Scott.
Oh, here's the cat. Hello. Trying to sit on my lap. Put her in the screen for a second.
Aw, Edward.
It's over.
You look so unimpressed, Edward. No, you're good.
Kitty.
Make your coffee, yeah?
Sure thing. Can I get some ice cubes in it? It's like a cold one.
A cold one?
Ice cubes, please.
You just don't just make the hot coffee for ice cream?
Oh, yeah, that would be fine. Ice first and then.
Get what you get.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, like having taking a break from blackout lines can make things look cool. That's my fancy art way of describing things. It makes it look cool.
It makes
does,
it look
though.
good.
I have an art degree. One color line make drawing look good.
One color line. It's like using like some terminology from the degree, but everything else is stupid.
I mean, when it comes down to it, making good art is just making art, and then if it's not good,
Making art good. Making
make-
good
make-
art is making
make
art
make
good.
the thing that's not good good.
make them gooder. Come on. Gives me direction. I need you to make it
That's what I've learned. Make it better.
gooder.
Even more good.
Make it the morest good you can. I like what you're doing. I love it. I love it. I need it more.
I'll know it when I see it. The worst words to hear
That's
from a client.
Jesus. Unless you know exactly what they're looking for. Good fucking luck. I'll know it when I see it. God. There's not even direction. That's just like
It's just like make a thing and I'll not like it.
doing that for doing some direction for Nexus, which is the character that I'm currently working on. But we're making this character Bug Eyes, and I use the example of Goon from Titan AE,
Mm.
and it's like this turtle. Goon is like this turtle with big Bubbly
Oh yeah.
glasses.
Is he the backpack Titan?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I think.
what? He's the scientist. The weird. He's a goon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I was thinking of Attack on
No.
Titan. But okay. Oh yeah. Goon. Yes, from Titan AE. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. John Leguizamo.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, did he do goon? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I'm back from I finished my nap.
It's a good line.
Herb? A herb? Purple pants! Look at the time.
Well, yeah, it's already moving on our second hour here shortly.
Yeah, just about
Well,
two.
I was watching your I think you got three little things you're doing between.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
like she
yeah.
looks at her wrist like, oh, look at the time.
It is very much look at the time kind of pose.
I must be going.
Right now for this expression. This expression made me think of Rodney Dangerfield, and now I'm just imagining Molly as Rodney Dangerfield
Oh
being
no! No respect.
like, no respect. Look at me, I can't even find a dungeon that can. I need to think
I mean,
about
what if
what's
she
it.
what if she actually cuts to be in like an impersonation?
That could be pretty fun. Really.
I mean, I don't know if that matches her character.
I guess with this, she's like surprised and suddenly realizing how gross she is. She's like, it was like you need to put this suit on. Like you need to look professional. And she's like, oh, what's wrong with the way I look? And it's like, oh no, you're right. She's like, oh yeah, I do look terrible.
She didn't do another one like, well, at least I smell okay. Smells herself. Give me the suit.
Yeah, it's like remember reading somewhere about I can't remember reading. I was not even.
I kind of remember reading.
Yeah, it's like, what am I saying? I know what I read.
I mean, it's kind of like saying like, I think I saw in a Scholastic book once. Or remember the Scholastic book fairs?
Oh yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah.
Ah, so fun, so good.
Oh
No one
yeah.
got books. They all got fucking putty.
Yeah.
And the
or like
fucking
little,
the
little
pencil,
monster eraser caps. Yeah.
Yeah, eraser caps
Yeah.
and the pencil grips.
Yes. Ooh, pencil grips.
Yeah.
Ah.
We're thrilled for pencil grips. This back in my day, we were thrilled to have pencil grips.
I don't remember if we even had a bookstore back when I was a kid. I don't think we did. If you wanted to get a book, you had to go to the Capitol.
You had to go where?
To the capital of the state.
Oh wow.
We probably, I guess Walmart has books.
Yeah.
I just remember we had like, book fair was kind of like having a little Barnes and Noble in your school.
Very, 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 very little Barnes and Noble
Very
in
little.
your school.
Yes. Could fit in a 10 by 10 square.
And I'm back.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, for anyone who's watching this video later or joining us, my name is Jeff Tamlin. I founded this studio alongside my long-term lover of Natalie Harvey, for the last 20 years, to create our own animated series, our own comics, our own ideas, to create together. We're now joined by Michael LaFree, Travis Fowler, who has come on board to develop their own ideas for their things and comics and drawings. And we're here to do that live with you. You can follow all of us on our individual channels as artists, as you can see under my window there. Now, and as well as follow Twitch that's all around the web on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, and you can catch us live streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all at the same time every Saturday at noon.
PSG.
I'm not doing that.
That's no small feat.
Oh, that pun was a shoe-in.
Aw.
You're all soulless bastards.
Aw.
Soul.
Glad to know that I can go.
Soul.
Glad to know I can go toe to toe with you guys on fire.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta sock it to someone.
Now you guys are all my arch enemies.
You gotta toe the line somewhere, dude.
Dang it, I can't think of any jokes about ankles.
Ah,
Ugh. I was like, ugh, grasp it, something.
ankle. Just say the word ankle.
Ankle.
Oh, I'm sure you get this done, Travis. You're very carpable.
Yeah.
I was going for carpals and capable, and it just doesn't work. Try it.
You tried.
There we go.
Yeah, it's back on track. All right, yeah.
Uh-oh. No, don't go there. That was almost Jar Jar. Whew.
You can hear him in the background.
You went there. Yeah.
Hammer.
I like the red outlines you got going on here.
All right, it's the
Yeah.
warm lines.
Nice.
Make LeJoin look good.
Is that Is that how the style you're going for, or is that just
Yeah.
how you have them highlighted?
No,
Ah.
no, that's style. It's just style choice. There's black. Red seems to work better, especially when you get into darker. Yeah. But this isn't.
Yeah, we're doing a similar thing on Victor, right? Like all the outlines are colored for the item that it's sort of the gray of when his skin is a dark gray line, but his hat's got like a dark burgundy line.
Oh, yeah.
And his red hair has got a dark red line. We're trying a different style instead of just black and gray.
Yep.
I believe I am freezing.
I think your stream is a bit stuttery, yeah, compared to the rest of us.
My bit rate's fine.
Are you hardwired or are you on Wi-Fi?
Hardwired. Yeah. Just. It's not.
Mind you, I find when I'm watching on something like Twitch, it seems to be okay, but on Restream, it's all stuttery.
Yeah, I was
It
on.
might just be Restream.
I was on Twitch, which is oops a daisical. Let's see here.
In fact, Travis is the only one that looks great. No,
Aha.
that's good too.
I pour
Wow, I'm
lotion on my
super
computer.
chubby. I'm gonna. Should I stop and send again? Do you think it might be
Yeah,
that?
give it a shot.
They'll be right back.
Yeah. I like to put lotion on my computer so it always runs smooth.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, Mike's back, looking better.
Nice.
I'm back. I don't know if I'm looking better. We'll find out in a second here. A little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Mike's definitely better. You look real
Okay.
time almost.
Okay, cool. That's weird. When that started.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of new having 4 people streaming all at once, especially when you have both their cameras and their screens at the same time. So they're trying something. Balance the hiccups.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like red outlines better. Maybe I'll play with it. What about neon green outlines? Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Speaking of neon green, all 3 Turtles movies were put on Netflix, starting June 1st.
My God.
I know, I can't wait. I haven't watched them in a long time. That was actually the first movie I remember seeing as a kid in the theater, was the first Turtles movie.
Oh, yeah? Jurassic Park was my first theater movie.
Which one?
The original Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, that might
yeah.
be the first one, depending which one came out first.
Hmm. What about you guys? Mike? Travis?
What?
What was the first movie you saw in the theater?
I can't make out, like...
Yeah, she's getting really choppy. What's the first
Yeah.
movie you saw in theaters that you remember?
Oh, God. Maybe one of the Don Bluth movies, like teenagers. So, like, for time, maybe.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, actually, it would have been Turtles for me because it came out in 1990 and Jurassic Park came out in 1993.
Huh.
I think my,
It's gotta be late for time.
Yeah.
I think mine was Lion King.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Classic Disney. Not even.
Well,
I guess it
actually,
is technically.
yeah, they,
Timon and
yeah.
Pumbaa.
Oh, those good old Disney series.
It's funny. We were watching Modern Family and Nathan Lane is in that, and Nat had no idea. She had put the two together that Nathan Lane was Timon. I'm like, hey, it's Timon. She's like, what?
What?
Yeah.
So shocked that she just punches you.
Yeah. He does.
Well, I didn't want to talk about the 1,000 views on stream.
Oh. Equality, Jeff.
That was a joke, everyone. Just a joke.
Well, I mean, equality would mean I can punch her back, and I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, if I started,
Then you aren't living equality to the fullest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always interesting when Nathan Lane suddenly shows up on the show you're watching. Because he does that on Seinfeld. Not Seinfeld. Frasier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Frasier, he just like, I'm gonna steal your identity. Frasier,
Good.
I'm gonna steal your car.
That's awesome.
I
That's
think
such a good show. That's one of my favorite sitcoms of all time, is Frasier.
Very
By far.
good.
so good.
He's actually trying to come back with the original cast, except for his dad, who passed away, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I would love to see Frasier come back, and they said they were going to take it right off when he left for Chicago at the end of their first series, and kind of take off from there.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I heard people, lots of people talking and speculating and stuff, and posting ideas and stuff, because, like, it'd be interesting, because Frasier has a son. Like, it'd be interesting if they had, like, that dynamic where, like, now Frasier is the old man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
the
don't know.
grandpa.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll go that direction or not, but that'd be fun. Where he's the out of touch one on his chair.
Yeah. I'd watch that.
My laptop screen is open next to my Cintiq, and every time I look over it, it looks like I'm jimmying the camera. You see, Steve Carell's got a new show coming up called Space Force
Oh, interesting.
on Netflix. Yeah, it's about him basically like running the program for the Star Wars program eventually that was way back in the government way back in the day.
Oh, okay.
It looks quite fun. It's him and John Malkovich actually.
Huh. Oh, so it's like one of the at first I hadn't actually heard about it, but I was assuming it was about the current Space Force that we have.
It kinda is. It's like making fun of the people who are like starting up and running it, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Malkovich is a scientist character who's like setting it all up and telling everybody how impossible space is to work, and then we got Steve Carell being the military guy trying to keep control of everybody, a la the Office style, right?
Nice.
Looks interesting. That's nice to know.
It's just nice to see more space stuff on TV.
Yeah. I want more Expanse.
Yeah.
So good.
So good. Whew.
Ugh, just realizing now I gotta do Flynn's mouth positions on every angle.
Oh, yeah.
Mouth positions.
It's a lot of work.
At least with these guys, they're nice and simple. Like, I'm thinking we can probably mostly do like 3 different mouth sets and use them on almost every character.
Yeah. See that. Yeah, exactly. It's critical.
drawing a dramatic suda.
That's what it was. I saw what looks like a tube.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on there? At first I was like, is Travis drawing a penis on stream?
Definitely. When is he not drawing penises?
Dungeon Flippers is X-rated.
One of those kids shows where like every scene has a penis hidden in it somewhere. You know, and I'm surprised that holds up that we rewatched recently. Fucking Team America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that people can still like legally watch it these days, considering like how high censorship has gotten up in the past years.
It's fine, they're puppets.
Yeah.
Exactly. I couldn't possibly sleep with you unless you promise that you'll never die. I promise I will never die. So good. At least it wasn't the super uncensored one where they're pooping on each other.
Oh, humanity. Why?
Whatever you're saying, that you're cutting out.
Well, that sucks. Super sucks.
It really does. Really.
Maybe I will stop streaming and start again and see if that does anything.
That's a good idea.
I'll be right back, folks.
Although I feel like it's your Discord that's the issue.
Oh, yeah?
It sounds like you're fine on the stream, but whenever you talk to us through Discord, you get chopped up. But I think once we get you a proper headset with a good mic built in, it should be fine. Sure. But now everyone can see into our living room. Oh, did Mike go on a break too?
Oh, I guess so. Huh.
And then there were two. We're the cool ones anyways. Yeah.
Oh, Eric Arg, how's that nipple monster doing?
How's that nipple monster doing? Well, let's take a look. I don't know if you saw the final piece last time. Here, I'll reopen it. Let me change my, over to my Cintiq here. Oh, and Eric, I'm not sure if you saw this part, but I'm doing a little animation test with Flynn. It's really simple. It gets the point across. But yeah, let's look at that nipple monster, shall we? Nipple monster! Anyone want watching a stream, last stream, Eric said you should do a nipple monster, and so I decided for the whole stream I just draw this new character out. He turned out pretty hilarious. Yeah, it turned out okay. A little weird, but okay. I even started a little bit of a turnaround for him too.
Nice.
Is it though?
It definitely creates an emotional response. Isn't that what
That's
we're
for
trying to achieve?
Yeah. Yeah, Eric, that turned out pretty good. But yeah, there you go, Nipple Monster 2020. I'd vote for him. Would you?
Better than my other options.
Yeah, it really is nice seeing these characters like in their actual setting now.
Yeah.
I was a little worried because one issue with building these kind of anthropomorphized characters on all four legs is it's getting scale to look right.
Oh, right.
You know, make them size properly. I think Flynn might even be a bit too small still in this shot, but overall the aesthetic works, and that's really what I was going for. Is will the two styles work together? I think they will.
Will it blend?
Exactly. I think the whole show itself will look a bit nicer once we get the final post-processing over it too. So we're gonna do like the film noir kind of film grain over everything too as a final post effect because it's that detective noir style show.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Money's back. You could also try leaving Discord and coming back into Discord, Nat. That might be a thing too. Because honestly, I think you sound fine on the stream. It's only when you're talking to us through Discord. A bit, yeah. I think it's just that you're using the LifeCam's mic and it's not great. So like you said, once we get your headset, it should be a lot better. Yeah, we will. Well, we'll order one. We'll see if it gets here by next week. Amazon's nothing great right now for things being on time.
Well, there's stores open finally. I mean, maybe Staples.
Yeah, maybe Walmart too. Last time I was there, though, their electronics section was pretty bare. But we'll probably find a better deal. Like, I'll just get you a pair of Turtle Beach headset or something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Now I was trying to think of how this next shot's gonna work. I'm like, now I know. I'm gonna do the old classic round a corner, looking at their feet, slow pan up, like showing off the look kind of thing. That
Nice. The big reveal at the end of the montage.
Yeah. I think at first I was just drawing like the corner for her to go around, and I'm like, this doesn't look good at all. Just step into a little bit of a cliche. Oldie but a goodie.
Hard not to. no, Mike! You disappeared! You got the Piper down! Piper down in the field! Ah, never mind, he's just pissed.
So get up back in the morning.
Mouth layers.
Oh, let's see now. Set this up.
Getting into a fight with Mr. Bubble Pops now, eh?
Ooh.
That's gonna be fun. Ish. See, you got a little tiny on top of the corner planning it out there.
Yeah. Getting their arms to reach straight out. They're so small.
Oh yeah.
Keep in mind, you can exaggerate that by stretching their arms further. You know? Yeah. You can totally stretch out the arms, especially because they're sticky. The exaggeration's expected in the animation.
Yeah.
Hello. Have an old kitty whose diaper got undone in the bathtub, and yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah,
Huh? Oh yeah. Old as fuck. But we love them just the same. If you ever need to know how to put a cat in a diaper,
Mike's your guy.
got it. Nailed it down.
It's like the meme where it's like if a cat wore a diaper, would they wear them like this?
Like
or
this or like this?
on the front with both paws, or like all four paws on the diaper.
That's cute.
That's I'll be right back.
Will he though?
Will he, won't he?
Should he, shan't he? Sea shanty.
Shitty shanty. Shitty sushi.
Don't eat shitty sushi. Okay. Fix it all off. Let's fix it.
Okay. changing mouse positions to another layer.
Yeah.
So Jeff, I don't know if you can see this, but my my design teacher was like, "You're not specific enough with your clothing and with your items and attachments." And I'm like, "Oh." So the next assignment, I was like, I did this guy, who's in the D&D, my D&D group, and he's a changeling artificer, so he has all of the items.
Ah. Yes. Everything.
So I'm like, is this specific enough for you, sir?
It is always weird to me with D&D how like you have your like pack with like rope and you know all these different like tools and the little thing is all like keeping all that stuff together, especially when I'm drawing a character, it's like they don't got any rope.
Right, they don't have rope. Like I went ahead and added like the bedroll on his back and fucking all that.
Any good D&D player knows always have at least 50 feet of rope.
It does come in handy.
Always.
Always. Work on this fur bulk here.
One campaign I'm playing in right now, I'm playing kind of a homebrew character, homebrew,
Homebrew!
Homebrew.
hombre, a homebrew race where I'm like a baby bridge troll who's got like like little cobblestones on its back. It's kind of like almost like a pangolin troll kind of. I don't know. It's got rocks on its back, and it's a baby. But like having my starting equipment, it's like nope, he doesn't have any of it. He just has a piece of driftwood that he's using as a club. That's the only thing he has on his person.
No clothes.
He just no clothes. He just has moss growing on parts.
On parts.
On parts. Let's not even get specific there. Let's just leave that open-ended for everyone's imagination.
Yes. Be specific. Be specific. Bees. Pacific bees.
Oh no, the Pacific bees. The enemy of all bees. The Pacific bees.
All of bee.
All bees home for Christmas.
Oh.
Arby's.
Ooh!
What if...
Yeah.
Biff. Vote for Biff.
Guess it is that time.
It is that time.
Or was that? When did actually the Future 2 take place? Was it like 2015 or something?
It was,
Something
yeah,
like
we
that.
missed it already, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did miss it. I remember the memes.
Yes. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a thing. I just suddenly realizing, oh no, that was 5 years ago. Time is cool wonders.
What did you do with your life? Wasted. Wasted it. On purpose? No, I didn't mean to.
mouth on its own layer. Sweet.
Nice.
I love it when I get my mouth right layer.
So does your significant other. Was that just like Hulk Hogan being seductive? Brother! I love when I get my lips on the right layer, brother!
What? Hey, we don't talk about anything. You hearing things with your ear holes.
Nothing, not everything's about you, Matthew.
It's mostly.
First off, that's wrong. Second off,
Trust me, she doesn't need you defending her. She can defend herself.
oh, you hear that? Hear that? All the simps of the world, hear that?
That's right.
Simp. What a fucking thing that's happening right now. Oh my god.
It's moments like that that make me realize how out of touch I am with today's youth.
Oh my god. Ultra instinct. Simpstinct.
I mean, I haven't been touched in. Whoa, that almost went the
What?
wrong way.
Yeah.
What?
I haven't
You've
been
been touched by
in
by
touch.
today's youth.
Yes, I haven't been in touch with today's youth or the youth of my day, for that matter.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I was never with it.
Yeah, I haven't
Look
been
how I
touched. Wait!
I have never been jiggy with it.
Dost thou get?
That's how you use that, right?
Could it be I'm out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
And to them I say, get off my lawn.
Acquireth thine own whereabouts, thine own residency. Filthy squab.
Squab.
I love using squab.
Squab is so good.
Squab is an unsung hero.
Who ordered the spicy squab?
Better than a
That's-
Millennium Egg.
It's great because it borderline sounds like a racial slur, but it's not.
Listen here, squab.
Audible gas.
Purple gasp.
Purple rain.
I guess I learned through Wind Waker that squabby is what you call like people on a pirate or like a ship who squab. No, those are swabbies, not squabbies.
It's swabby, I was gonna say.
Chemo squabby.
Yeah.
Chemo swabby?
Chemo squabby. The Deke. I guess that's what Verbolgs look like.
They usually like. I don't know. In my mind, I just imagine this big kind of bluish green, kind of like very civilized trolls. Oh, look at the purple. Or I guess less trolly trolls. Yep, I mean that's bluish skin and a big red nose. I learned recently Furbolg actually, the name comes from a tribe of Irish settlers way back in the olden days. That when Ireland was
Leprechauns.
kind of, I don't know, yeah, some kind of like ancient Celtic-y tribe who were the Furbolg. And then there was another clan that came to Ireland, and they're like, "Wait, there's other people here. Well, we gotta tussle now."
Kind of tussle. And then alcohol was introduced, and then everything was merry.
Yes. Tussling was had.
Why fight when we can drink? Why fight when we can drink?
You kind of do them at the same time. Drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. And drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. You guys hear that song?
No. Sounds like a good song though.
Words to live.
Yeah, drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. That's how it goes.
Yep. More emphasis on the drink.
Drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight.
There you
Drink
go.
and drink.
There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
And of course, as the night goes on, the more you drink, the fighting gets less and less and less. Not because you're not fighting anymore, but mainly because you're so drunk you can't really stand.
And drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, for me nowadays, it's drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and spend 3 weeks recuperating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows. She's had to do it.
And if she did, she'd never tell you.
I'll never tell.
And drink and drink and drink.
Drink and drink and drink and fight. You know.
Mania.
So the problem is you're not mean enough.
Usually it's a non-issue, but you know, if it's between Maney and not Maney, I gotta go with Maney.
That's my main concern.
Oh boy. You went the full oof.
Never go full Uber.
Once you go oof, you can't go back. It's like a Eurovision song.
You just want to sing it again.
It's a good song. About volcano.
Defender of the volcanoes.
Finally, somebody's steps up to defend the volcanoes.
About
It's
time.
so vulnerable.
Volcano Man!
That's looking better. Yeah.
Better.
Better.
Looking better.
Oi, that's looking better.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Are you making fun of Redders, people? No. Just a certain kind of.
Isn't it weird how in the musical Les Mis they all speak with British accents, even though it takes place in France?
I like the transatlantic the best accent. Ah, what are you doing there? I don't know. Or, let's find out. Oh, do a little ditty. I will do a little ditty.
It needs a belt buckle or something akin to a belt buckle. A buckle that's for his belt.
Keep your pants on.
Ah, he uses something skull. Haha.
Score!
But keeps his chewing tobacco.
Big League Chew, bro.
Teaching kids how to chew tobacco.
Yeah. And the candy cigarettes back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah, isn't that a strange concept?
Did you ever get the ones that were gum and they had the paper wrapped around them? And if you blew
Hell
up them,
yeah.
the powder of the gum would blow out like smoke?
Whoa.
Yeah. It's so realistic. I felt like a real smoker at the ripe old age of like 7.
Be specific.
See,
Be
Still dwelling on that.
specific. Dude, the amount of times he said it, you just can't unhear it. Be Pacific.
Be Pacific.
It's good. It's good advice. Oh, my design teacher. He's like, always like, be specific. What does this shoe look like in its entirety? And you're only drawing the shoe like one time on like a quick character mock-up. Not anymore. There's no such thing as quick now. Haha, you're in theater.
Where heard that chant before? Be specific.
I mean, it's a good. Oh no, the yeah, I can't remember where that's from.
the other like be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
For like
Yes.
for like the football teams.
Yeah. There you go. Leave it to Travis.
I went to high school band. Means I went to a lot of football games.
I like how your football knowledge isn't because you're a football fan, but because you were in high school band.
Yeah, that's how I know. Nothing about football at all, which is very little.
Isn't it your national sport, Travis? Aren't you proud of your national sport?
Our national sport is baseball.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
For some reason, even though I don't, not as popular.
Popular,
Not a bit popular.
just not as popular as me. Avenue Q though.
I think it's
The internet is really, really great.
Fort Port.
I've got a fast connection, so I don't have to wait.
Fort Port.
I browse all day and night.
Fort Port.
Trekkie,
Sorry, Kid Monster.
the internet is not just for porn. Normal people don't look at porn.
Oh really? Ready, normal people?
Ready.
The internet is for porn.
Sorry, Kate.
The internet is for porn.
I masturbate.
I didn't realize he was going to go through the whole thing. Sorry, ladies.
I love it.
The first time I saw the video for that was the World of Warcraft one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the same people that did the Ruffle Mouth.
Yeah.
Ruffle Mouth.
Or another good classic Flash animation, Foamy the Squirrel and the Foamy.
Oh, the squirrel!
I got the stigmata of the eyes. I think you mean you got astigmatism. No, I got the stigmata of the eyes.
Stigmata.
And I bleed. And I bleed from my eyes. It's all going in my retinas. Stigmata of the eyes.
Do furbolgs have tails?
I don't know.
Neither do I. I don't see a tail. There's no tail here.
I don't see tails, I tell tales.
Ah, tall
Uh-huh.
tales. Tom tells tall tales. Tom tells tall tales.
Tom tells tall tales. Tenacious.
Tiny Tom tells tall tales.
Tenacious.
Oh my god. Tiny Tristram. Tiny Tristram tells tall tales. Oh god. What am I doing? Stop it. Stop it, me. Stop it.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen, Patrick.
These days are not for the weak. Fly, you fools! Wrong wizard.
No, seriously, I told you to use the eagles and fly, you fools.
You fools, why didn't you fly?
Yes, that it is a beater. Yes, that is a beater. Now I have to hit him. Is he holding? What is he holding? Is he holding a orchid? Is
So
that what he's holding?
You know why Bilbo Baggins smokes so much? It was.
Why
it
does
was-
Bilbo Baggins smoke so much?
It was habitual.
Ah.
This is why I have no friends.
Oh god!
Not because people don't like my puns, they're just so terrible. They kill people.
It's
pretty bad.
Full of punishment.
Ugh. I wasn't gonna do it, Travis, but then you did anyways.
I was actually, I was actively trying to avoid it, and I said it anyway.
I was by mistake.
Yeah. I was like, don't say that one. Oh no, I had said this. I didn't want to. It was willed through me.
Whoa, look at all the fur that guy's wearing.
A lot of fur
No,
he's wearing.
that's him. That's just him. He's a
Still
furry
wearing.
man.
He's still wearing it, but it's.
He's wearing it. He's wearing it. It's a tight fit. It's very skin tight, almost.
So that is your Thundercats fan art then, eh? Yeah?
Oh wait.
Which one is
One
it?
last
Is that-
thing for the
is that a
furries here.
snort?
Hang on. There we go. Okay.
Wait, what did you do? Did you give him a eyeliner or something? What is it? Oh, no, wait. We're waiting for the stream to catch up.
We're all sitting here waiting.
Oh, I see it. I see it now. That's very good.
That's a good furry art. I didn't draw details.
Oh, there was some ducking in there.
She was just saying it's a pirate stream. It's rated R.
There.
Yeah. Eric Art comes back in just for that. Yeah. And then back.
Be Pacific.
Not Central or Eastern.
Eastern European.
All I see is the X on your screen while you're drawing a little nub.
Oh yeah.
Travis, and it looks like a butt.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? No.
It's just like a little butt.
Ah! Nice. A bot.
Good rebuttal, Mike.
Okay.
Does this look like he's getting snapped in the face with 10
Nice.
I have to wait for the stream to catch up. Your stream is actually going pretty slow today.
Yeah.
Oh, it totally does look get smacked in the face.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
good. Push. I can actually show everybody Mr. Bubble Pops now that I think about it. I had his rig built, or I built his
Show
rig.
Bubble Pops. Show
Yeah.
Bubble Pops.
Yes, his full glory is much more impressive than my stick versions of him. Yeah.
Speaking of horse butt,
There he be. Oh, his glory.
Yeah, his base is black.
Yeah, he's a weird one because I built him out like an actual bubblegum machine, right? But yours is perfect for reference. We'll do the full version of him once we do the actual thing. And I made sure to do his cane as a separate character, all broken down.
So redundant.
Right? Candy Cane came with his own cane, which is also his shiv. But I mean, once you hit play on it, it looks pretty good. The hard part was getting the balls, like I said, in his head. That I had to do a 3D render for, and I had to trace over each layer or each frame so I could get the balls to look right.
so is it missing a? No, I guess it's hard for me to see. Is his arm like?
It's holding his collar like you would, you know.
Oh,
like
okay.
this, standing
Oh,
like this, right?
yeah,
So if
yeah.
I pause on the three-quarter there, you can kind of see his hand. But his hand is so blue it blends in. So that's something I gotta consider. I might go with his
Maybe just
arms and
black?
legs. I'm thinking his arms and legs should be the light blue color that matches like the skin of his head, so to speak.
It would definitely show up. I had thought that he was missing an arm for so
Yeah.
long. have some suggestions for trying to do like the Critical Role posters, like the character posters.
Yeah.
So how does one plot out a group shot like that, like the
That starts again with like your structure. Just do some basic thumbnails of the poster layout itself. Like if I hold on, here I might be able to show you what I mean in Photoshop. I did it for the Unity 1 posters, and that's how I usually do most of my posters. Is I thumbnail them out first. So let me see.
well shit.
Question is, where the heck did I put it?
Ah, organization.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? That might actually be my. Right? Still sitting.
Travis was doing so much fun making Molly a thing.
There you go, Mike. This is how I do it. So as you can see, I throw, either I have a background or I just do sketches, but I build myself out a frame like a poster. And then I just go in and I do high-level sketches like this, really small, really tiny.
Okay.
And then once I get a layout that I like, then I kind of know where the characters need to warp around each other, what layering order they're going to be in, and then that kind of dictates what their pose should be so that everyone looks good. And then the first thing you can do when you start actually putting your characters in is do your silhouettes first, so you can make sure that everything's readable. But you can see out of all of these, I actually ended up mixing and matching these thumbnails to end up with something similar to this one right here for the final poster, kind of mixed with this one here for the final poster.
I just love how the purples and blacks work so well.
Yeah. That's why I like starting with my base color for the background, or the sky color, or whatever, you know. It sets the overall tone of the color for the scene and the temperature.
I just haven't set something up like I can do characters, but now to do them all in a almost like those Star Wars movie poster positions.
Style, yeah, exactly.
Like the
That'd be
Indiana
like-
Jones style shit. It's like, okay.
It's kind of like the old Star Crusade poster that we did, and the Lost Hope poster for that matter, actually.
Yes.
If I open
You
up,
mean this one? If it'll
pulling it
show.
up, pulling it up on the website.
You can't. You can. No, I mean, I just.
Oh no! All
my
I, can
phone.
all I see is a reflection of your screen.
It's on my phone.
That's funny. Here, I'll bring it up in the
No.
browser.
Yeah, it'll go away pretty fast, but yeah.
Yeah, here we go. These ones down here, like the Lost Hope one that we have. Let's see in a second there.
Literally
look at
2
that.
minutes.
Literally 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven.
That's right.
There's the callback all the way down to the wire.
Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me just pull us all up here nice and large. And I'll make sure I go over here, give you guys this. So, for those who have joined us, thank you for coming in and checking us out. This has been awesome. We've been another successful day of working on our ideas. You can make sure you follow us. I will leave this screen up at the end of the screen for a minute or so you can follow all of our individual artists on their streams. You can follow them on Instagram, you can follow them on Twitter, and through there, any other social platforms that they're on, you can follow them on. Also, make sure to follow us as Twitch Pixel Studios on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, or whatever your preferred platforms are. We are here every Saturday working on our cartoon ideas together, trying to bring our worlds to life, trying to build our pilots together as Twitch Pixel Studios. So please support us, share us around, show your friends, and see you next week. Thanks, guys, for coming, too. Yay! Awesome. All right, everyone, have a great night. Thank you for coming.